Hi loves, Luna here. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, as I just said, my name is Luna and I'm 17 years old and from the beautiful island of Puerto Rico. So today's video is going to be a fairly simple holiday glam look. Today's video is just going to be very cozy. I've got my little hoodie on and I'm just going to movie theater, so I thought to get myself into the holiday spirit, I'd do this simple look. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Bye guys! So to start off, I'm actually going to be showing you guys my brow routine today, which I haven't done in previous videos, so let's get right into that. Okay guys, so here are the products that I use to do my eyebrows. Now my eyebrow routine changes literally all the time, but right now what I do is I use the NYX eyebrow pencil in the shade dark brown. It's very thick at the top, so it's extremely easy for me to fill in my eyebrows with this. And then to fill in the front area, obviously needs to be lighter, so I go in with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in the shade Dark Blonde. So I start off with the NYX eyebrow pencil and I basically just fill in from here back. And I actually start off in a really weird way. I start off in the arch of my eyebrow, so I'm going to show you guys what I do. Now after I've got that little piece of the arch, I start filling out the tail. So I start off where I left off at the top, and basically I just go down from there. And then I fill in underneath and connect it to the tail. So I don't really do much. I kind of just create little slow strokes from the center of the brow to the back. And then I start to build upward like this. Okay, so right about at this point, I stop and I go in with the other brow pencil. So with this, I just start underneath the eyebrow. And then I slowly start to create strokes upward in the front section, but literally very lightly, like I'm barely touching. Now I'll go into any areas that I want to refine the shape. Obviously, because this is smaller and it is easier to create a shape with this. Okay, so that is what my eyebrows look like when I am done with the actual filling in. And now we will go in and use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer and my handy dandy brush. If you guys have been watching my videos from the beginning, you know I am obsessed with this brush. So if you can tell, I kind of start off with a draft, just a harsh, let's get the concealer on where I want it, and then I slowly create the shape. For the top of my eyebrow, I don't like to use concealer, so I actually just use my foundation so it looks more natural and faded. So the foundation I'm using right now is the Fenty Beauty in the shade 300. So I just pump some onto my brush. I try to pump the slightest amount, so literally that much. I don't know if you guys can see it, but... Okay guys, so for me, the most important step is that you make sure you do not leave this section. Obviously, it depends on your eyebrows also. Like, if I were to leave it, it would be fine because I don't have, like, super faded out eyebrows. But if you have really light eyebrows, like, sometimes it'll look like a unibrow. So, like, what I like to do, even though I don't have that problem, I like to grab some of that foundation and I box it out. But I'm going to do that when I have the least product left on my brush. Now that we have that done, I'm going to apply, again, the same concealer all over my eyelid. So now I'm going to be applying my foundation. You guys already know which that is. So I'm just going to go in and I create some drops along my face, basically. Ooh. Thankfully, oh, it got on the chair. So now to make sure that my foundation is fully blended, I'm going to grab one of my big face blending brushes and I'm basically just going to blend over what I have already done with my beauty blender. Okay, so that is it for the blending process. If you guys can tell, I don't really wear concealer with this foundation because it just covers up so well everything on my face. So I don't tend to wear concealer, and I probably won't today. So I'll just go directly into powder, contour, and bronzing. So I'm going to go in with my MAC Delphic bronzer. And it's not a matte bronzer, so I'm going to grab an angled brush. So I used to do my contour just straight down, but that just makes my face look longer. So what I like to do now is I kind of start high up, and I bring it a little bit higher up there, and then I bring it up to kind of create the illusion of a cheekbone here. So it'll make my face look a little bit more picked up rather than long. So you can already see the difference in the shape. Okay, so now for my jawline, I just sweep across and down over here. Then I like to grab some and sort of accentuate my chin a little bit, so I just go down here and here. This is very light though. And now for my forehead, I really want to make sure that I'm grabbing a lot of product for this. And I like to go in towards my hairline. So you can already sort of see the difference in the forehead shape on this side and this side. So what I like to do after I've used my angled brush is I like to go in with a thicker complexion brush. So this one right here, this is a Tarte complexion brush from one of their old holiday collections, just like my little concealer double-ended brush. So I'm just going to go in with the same product again, sweep it around, and I'm going to go into my forehead because I feel like the forehead is the hardest section to really deepen up that contour. And I always like to flatten up my brush and just go up and down my nose like I did earlier, but I just repeated a few times. For highlight, I'm going to go in with my Nicole Guerrero palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. So these are all of the shades. To apply my highlighter, again, another one of Tarte's. I'm not even sure at this point if this was last year's holiday collection or 2015. But anyways, I'm going to use this big ol' brush. I'm going to go in and mix up the shade Kitty Cat and Glow Getter. Dip into here and here. So I like to accentuate on the top of the brow bone, so actually the brow arch, my bad. So I go in right here, so I'm going to grab only Glow Getter now just because it is my forehead. So again with the same bronzer, the MAC Delphic, and I'll just move my brush in side to side, same thing. Because it's small, I don't really have to push as much, but I will anyways because obviously you don't want your nose to look dirty. So I like this intersection or this in-between section to look smaller. So I kind of make a curve in that section. I'm obviously going to highlight my brow bone because you know I'm all about highlighter, as you can tell. So I like to use this small brush by Royal & Nicole, and it is their mini flat smudger. So I like to grab that, and I'm going to go into the shade Glow Getter. And then obviously we don't want it to look like a smudge on there, so I'm going to blend it up and down. So something I like to accentuate also is my inner corner, so I'm going to do that before I apply my mascara. So again, I'm going to go in with the shade Glow Getter, but this time I'm just going to go in with my hand and I'm going to grab the slightest amount and I'm just going to put it right into the inner corner. So that is it for highlight. Definitely highlighted all the way. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara. I'm going to start out with the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. Love it, but not as much as the next one I'm going to be using, and you guys will see that in a few. So I like to really start at the base of my lashes and wiggle up, as most people do nowadays. And I do this weird thing. I don't know if other people do this, but I hold it like this. I twist it back, and then I twist it forward as I come out of my lashes. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Okay guys, so that second mascara I was talking about has become my favorite mascara, and shout out to Victoria, who was the one that actually got it for me. She got it for my birthday. So the Voluminous mascara by L'Oreal. It is the curved brush. Not, as you might have been able to tell by now, I have very straight lashes and very short lashes. So this makes a huge difference in my life, honestly. So that is what the wand looks like. It is very curved. I used to use a lash curler faithfully, like all the time, before mascara, after it dried. Ever since I got this mascara, also I lost my lash curler. But ever since I got this mascara, I have not used my lash curler because this curls my lashes on its own and I don't need a lash curler. So let me just show you guys what I'm talking about and you'll be the judge. So you guys, you can already see the difference. I'm going to go ahead in the lower lashes and then I'll zoom you guys in so you can see what's going on. Okay guys, so I'm zooming you guys in so you can see. Now this is just the Lash Paradise, and over here I have both Lash Paradise and Voluminous by L'Oreal. So if I look up, you can probably see the difference. Now to finish up my face, I'm just going to go in with my favorite blush, as you guys know by now. And it is the Tarte 12-Hour Amazonian Clay Blush. And this is in the shade Party with 3 A's. So that's what that shade looks like. The lighting is really not helping out right now. So I'm going to go in with this random brush that I think is like Estee Lauder or something. This used to be my mom's and she was going to get rid of it because it was small or whatever. So I just took it and I use this for my blush. So I just dab in there and... Okay guys, so to finish off this look, I'm going to do a red lip because it's Christmas season. So I'm going to go in with my NYX lip liner in Hot Red. Okay, so now to top that off, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Melted Matte. This is like a mini version also. Okay guys, so that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching me do this very simple holiday glam. It is a look that everybody can recreate. I hope that you are able to recreate this look yourselves, and if you get inspired by this, then make sure you tag me on your picture. And also make sure you like this video and subscribe down below and hit the little bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. And if you haven't already, make sure to check my description down below and follow my Instagram account or my Instagram beauty account, and all my social media links will be down there as well. So make sure you follow that if you want to follow along my makeup journey. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you next video.